Dungeons & Dragons and Magic the Gathering have recently wrapped up their crossover together. However, that doesn't mean that we still don't have awesome monsters from Dungeons & Dragons, like the Owlbear, the Draco Lich, the Beholder, the Mimic, and many awesome and iconic Dungeons & Dragons monsters. However, there is a couple of creatures that spawned from this crossover who are both from Magic the Gathering, but at the same time from D&D. The perfect blend of two awesome franchises. And one of those creatures is Firkraag. Even among red dragons, Firkraag stands out as being manipulative and deceitful, and he is happiest when lesser creatures in his eyes, anything other than dragons, are strung along by his elaborate deceptions. He uses trickery and his mastery of illusions to turn friends against one another, and ruin the lives of the heroic and the righteous. Firkraag's favorite ruse is to adopt the form of Lord Juradan. Firkraag and a down-on-his-luck human nobleman, Lord Juradan, wander throughout the region, pleading with heroic adventurers to venture into his ancestral lands and slay the wicked monsters that have infested the place. Those who are merciful and charitable enough to answer his call stumble into a horrific trap, as the directions they receive send them to an area surrounded Firkraag's lair, where the dragon's powerful magic causes those of noble heart to appear as twisted monsters. Adventuring bands who enter the region inevitably battle with each other, cutting one another down and ridding the area of very heroes who would have put a stop to Firkraag's treachery. Firkraag is pretty scary in the aspect that he just nonchalantly compels people to murder each other. And the fact that he literally messes with the minds of heroes is another thing altogether. He is truly the worst of the worst, and is to some degree probably why he stands out among the rest of the red dragon species, the red dragons being the most iconic dragon species within D&D, and now have arrived in Magic the Gathering. And if luck yields its reward, which in my case it does, Wrathful Red Dragon is a pretty good card to have in this deck. In fact, I managed to pull this card from the included pack of cards that it comes with. It comes with two rare cards, and I happened to pull Wrathful Red Dragon, who works wonders for Draconic Descent, which is the deck that Firkraag comes included with. He is so awesome and pretty much guarantees you a win if you're able to get him out on the battlefield. Now, obviously, when you're going against more skilled and older players, you're definitely going to need to pull more cards than Wrathful Red Dragon and Firkraag, because as good as they are, they're just not going to be able to cut it. And this deck comes with tons of cards to boost not only Wrathful Red Dragon if he makes it into the deck, but also Firkraag, the commander included in this pre-con deck. Just a little bit of a personal story time here. I bought this deck, obviously, because of the dragon. And I was really sad to find out that Firkraag was evil. However, much to my displeasure, my buddy, who I play Magic with on Thursday nights, was like, hey man, you win some, you lose some. Most of the dragons in Magic the Gathering are evil anyway. So, Firkraag is a pretty cool deck at the end of the day, and when you buy him, he's pretty good already, although I have seen people customize and upgrade the deck, and it makes it a hell of a lot better. But whatever you want this deck for, whether you want to take it apart for the dragons, or you just want to be really toxic and end friendships for whatever reason, it's a fun deck to play, and I highly recommend you picking this up. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy, do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.